Hi everybody, it's Doreen, and as promised from my last video, I said I was going to do a short, quick Christmas card series. So I'm not going to be making as many cards as I've done in previous years. I just returned from visiting my mother in Florida, and while I was there, I injured myself on one of these. And luckily nothing was broken. I just sprained my ankle and foot pretty bad. I possibly may have torn some ligaments, so I'm actually on crutches, so I can't really get around in my craft room the way I want to, so I'm gonna have to cut my Christmas cards kind of short this year. So I'm only going to be doing a 5-card series, and it's going to be really simple, quick, and easy and fast cards. I have some other things that I want to do with my new embroidery machine, so I'm going to be working on that because at least I can sit for that and I don't have to use my foot in order to make what I'm going to be making with the machine. So we're going to get started with day number 1, and this one is a Lori Whitlock file from the Silhouette store, and she actually has a video out there to make this card, but not this one in particular. She has a series of these. So what does our card look like for today? This is the card that we will be making, and it's actually a shadow box. So I'm just going to tilt it just a little bit so you can see the effect. So come on and join me, and let's get started with day number 1 of the 5-day Christmas with the Silhouette. Okay everybody, so we're going to go ahead and bring up the supplies so we can get started with the first day of the little mini series of Christmas cards with the Silhouette. So as I said, I'm going to be just doing a short series because I can't move around as much in my craft room. So I've actually started putting some of the pieces together to this first card already. This is going to be a shadow box card, and this is a Lori Whitlock file, which you can find in the Silhouette store, and I will put the link and the item number down below in the description bar. I'm also going to put it somewhere up here in the video, the actual item number. So the first thing you want to do after you've laid everything out on your mat, and I'm not going to show you how to do that because it's really simple, is you want to start piecing your pieces together. And I've kind of already started this because I wanted to give the glitter time to dry. You can see right here the little stars or snowflakes pattern paper. They also have cut some little stars, and I went ahead and used the Sparkle and Sprinkle glue to fill in the stars, and then I added some of this Recollection glitter that looks like this. It's called glow glitter. So I'm just curious, I wonder if it glows in the dark. We'll have to check that out. So what you should have had is this piece right here that comes with a tab fold, and you have another piece that is made the exact same way, except it's not having your front opening. So what you want to do, and I've kind of, like I said, already done this, is you want to line that edge up along there and glue that together. So it's actually this piece here you're lining up along here and placing that. And what I found was I taped this down, and I actually wanted that piece to fit down with inside there, so I kind of pulled it up with the tape and snuck it in up under there. So the piece that looks like this on this end is what you want to tuck up under there. So that will fold over like so, and then you'll have your shadow box, which will sit like that. So we're going to put this piece aside for right now and work on our other pieces. So once you've cut everything out, you should have a piece that has, because you want to layer these, you're going to have a piece that is your camel and your cow, I believe that is. I think, yeah. And then you're going to have the piece that has the baby. And then you're going to have the Mary and Joseph piece. So what you want to do is they're going to line up like this. And that's going to be your shadow pieces, or that's going to fit inside your shadow box. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go ahead and fold each one piece or each side and score them like so. So I've already started doing that on the one side. So I just want to go ahead and take my bone folder and make sure I got those scored like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the next one and just score that and make sure we've got it scored very well. And then we're going to go ahead and score the last one, or actually this is going to be the first one when it's facing inside your shadow box. So now that we've got all those side pieces done, what you'll do next is you're going to take this and flip it over, and then you're going to fold this side, make sure you can see that, facing you. So we're starting with our back piece first, and we're going to fold and score that down like so, because what you want to end up with is you want to have one folded up and one folded down. So one valley fold, one mountain fold, like so. So we'll just move on to the next one, and we'll get that one and make sure we score that one facing me, because remember we flipped it over, and then that one will go there. Oh, we gotta make sure we have that right. And then you're gonna have this one fold this way, like so. And then that one will be on the front. So when you turn this over, you're back to the way it should be when it's sitting inside your box. So let's make sure we got that. Yeah, like so. So now what we need to do is bring our piece, our first piece back, because what you're going to do is you're going to start with your back piece, and you're going to line this up along the edge here, and you're going to glue this down so that it fits across like so. Let me make sure, I'm going to check and make sure that's correct. Okay everybody, I am back, and I apologize. I had you fold these the wrong way. It should have been, I think the way I had you folding them, I'm going to flip these around. I initially had you folding this side up as a valley fold and this side as the mountain fold. You should do it the opposite way. This should be your mountain fold on this side, and this side should be your valley fold. So luckily I was able to just refold those, because what you want is for it to close and fold flat like so, so that you can put it inside your card, or I'm sorry, your envelope. So let me just make sure I am actually on the score mark here. So this one is not coming together as easily as I thought it would. One of the things I did was I went back and looked. Lori Whitlock does have a video, a YouTube video on how to put these together, because she got so many requests from people that didn't understand how to put it together. And she doesn't put this one in particular together, but they're supposed to all go together the same way. I'm just seems to be having a little difficulty following her instructions, but I think I've got the hang of it now. So now I've got this piece down, and now what you want to do is add the next piece and you're gonna, with your mountain fold down, you're just gonna place that along the edge there. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and used some score tape, but you can use glue, or if you want to use your ATG gun or your Tombow, whatever adhesive you choose to use is what you can use. And you'll just take this one and fold it up against the edge of the previous one, and make sure you have your edges lined up, and then you're just gonna press down so that that folds over like so. And then I would go ahead and fold that down as well. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the last one, and make sure we're doing it the right way, and we'll put that one down flat like so. And hopefully my glitter has dried. I'm just pushing down on here and didn't check to make sure that it was dried. It looks like it has dried. So we'll add our next one. And you're going to once again make sure you line this up along the edge here from the previous one. Try to make your edges as evenly as possible. I know it might not be that easy to do. And then press down, and then it will fold over and stand like so. So now what we need to do is we need to do the other side. So to do that, well, first I put some tape along here, and I'm just going to pull the backing off. Make sure I can get that off. And probably should have had some on the other side of this one. But actually, according to her video, you just are using 3 pieces of tape. So I'm going to fold that down flat on top of that one. And I think you are supposed to add one to that back layer. But we'll continue on and then we'll see. So, as I said, this one wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. So we'll get that tape off, and then we'll add that last one. To line up. And then I believe this is to fold over into this. And I do believe that you should add a piece back here. So I am going to add some tape along there. Let's see, where is my score tape? Here it is. And we'll put a piece on the back there so it just sits up against there. So maybe I'll just line it up along here. Or better yet, we better put it on the edge of here. And we'll add that, and I'm going to just tear that off, and I'm going to press it down, and then we'll just take the tape backing off, and then we'll just lay that flat. And this fits on top of here like so. So there is our little shadow box. So you'll go ahead and add a piece of tape or glue along here, and then lay that flat, and then you'll have your shadow box. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to do some more embellishing on the front, and then I'll come back with the finished shadow box. And I'm going to see if I can get this in a box. Probably not, but we'll see. So I'll be back after I finish adding some more embellishments. Okay, everybody, so I am back with my finished card, and as you can see, it looks like I've added glitter to the paper, but actually this was regular Stampin' Up! Cardstock, but what I did is once I had this all put together, I took this glitter dust, and this is the iridescent color, and I did pick this up at a scrapbooking haul, and I sprayed that throughout the whole paper or the shadow box to make it look like glitter cardstock. The other thing that I've done is I've gone ahead and added some bling here at the top and some pearls on the side, and then I've added a little pearl snowflake here, and then under the star I've added just a little ornament that I've picked up at Michael's. You can pick these up in the dollar bin, or at least I did last year. It was at the end of the year when Christmas was over. And then I also added a bling up above the little ball ornament, and then down here at the bottom I've added the little Christmas tree ornament and some bling along the swirls. So that's it, everybody. This is day 1 of the Christmas with Silhouette. Now don't forget to come back for day number 2, and we will be doing another simple card using our silhouette.